targets are multiple. The first and foremost is to deliver speedy justice. Over a period of time, the average rate of disposal had gone up beyond 1 year for various circumstances. So in 23, when I joined, we had about 3,200 complaints pending. Today, with 4 benches, we are below 800 or just touching 800. So now we can give justice in about 6 to 8 months. My target is to bring it down further to about 400. Itni to rahengi. And which would mean that in majority of the complaints, we can give 60 to 90 days justice, which is a huge thing. So this is one of the targets. Then of course, we are implementing AI in various aspects. Then of course, there is executions, and then there is speaking to people, relating to people, educating them about RERA and about what are their rights. So all that, you will see a massive change by November. There are complaints on this issue. We encourage individuals and even the residents' welfare associations that if there are common issues or individual issues, so either way they come and complain before us. There are some things which are in the domain of the town planning department. There we advise them कि वहाँ चले जाइए. Those which are in our domain, we take corrective action. In fact, कई projects में तो हम उनको फिर monitor कर लेते हैं, so that we don't leave them until they correct it. This is a very delicate issue. The reason why extensions are there in the Act is because the interest of the allottees has to be protected. Suppose somebody genuinely needs extension. Please know, by that time, most of the allottees have invested heavy amounts in that project. अगर उस स्टेज पे हम प्रोजेक्ट बंद करवा दें, then see crores of rupees and hundreds of allottees are affected. So we examine each and every case. We also ask them to give us a schedule of how you're going to complete, why it was delayed, how much money you will have, what is your cash flow. So once we are satisfied, and we also get an audit done. So once we are satisfied, we give them extension. And in 90% of cases, extensions actually help the allottees because the projects get completed. See, first and foremost, the moment somebody complains that I have an issue, so we ensure that in the first 5 years, the promoter, he corrects those issues. We ask them to give us photographs, we ask them to give us other details, and in some cases, let's say in a particular tower or in a particular society, a number of complaints are there. Then we will also send our own officer to have an on-the-spot assessment. तो उसको हम follow up कर लेते हैं. Beyond 5 years, then his liability is no longer there. तो फिर वो the Residents Welfare Association has to do. बहुत ज़्यादा हमें complaints नहीं आती because these are legacy complaints. After coming of RERA, this has come down substantially. But yes, legacy complaints are there, and we ensure that the work is done. A number of them, I will not give you names, a number of them, and in fact, one of the projects in Panchkula has been, people have waited for nearly 15 years. And we took it up long before I came. Um, Now we are happy to say that because of consistent efforts of RERA, um, we have approved new investors who have put in a few hundred crores in those projects, and we are hoping that by early next year, the existing allottees will get their houses. So we do take care. It is a slightly sticky area. It's not very easy to get it done. But yes, we do monitor.